Hi guys, what's up? How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing amazing. As for me, I'm doing great, and I hope God is protecting each and every one of you. Guys, I don't know, but of recent, I'm just in love with sit downs. I just enjoy doing sit downs, and I realized that most of you guys want me to do these kinds of videos. I was like, oh, why not? Why not? I mean, your wish is my command. So guys, I'm so excited about today's topic. I don't know, but I mean, by now you guys know that I've been to Nairobi, Kenya, like a lot of times compared to other places that I've been to other countries. I've been to Tanzania, but I've never spent like a lot of time according to the time I spent in Nairobi, Kenya. Let me tell you, Kenya is that one place that is very, very addictive. You know, Especially Nairobi, it's very, very addictive. I think it's because of the people. It's just incredible, guys, and me, I won't stop talking about it. Especially for the people who wanna relocate or the people who wanna travel to Nairobi. Yeah, this is the video for you, because I realized on my audience, when I check my analytics, I have a lot of people who are coming from America, UK, Germany, Jamaica, South Africa. A lot of people. I mean, and people are asking me, Harriet, can you please tell us if Nairobi is it really safe for foreigners? Okay, so today is what we are gonna have. Did I actually introduce myself to the new people who don't know me? Hi guys, my name is Harriet Anabo. I'm a content creator from Kampala, Uganda. So if you're watching me for the first time, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right, so guys, guess what? Today I'm gonna be talking about if Nairobi is safe for foreigners. These are my honest reviews, guys. I've been to this place like a lot of times. I think I've been to Nairobi, if I count, something like 6 to 7 months, guys, if I don't want to lie, because I mean, I never even expected to stay that long. But this country, as I told you, Kenya is really very, very, like addictive, very, very addictive, like all the time. I could think of going back, going back, going back. I think it's because of the hospitality that I received. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I've been to this country like a lot of times. I've been to not only Nairobi, I've also been to areas like Mombasa, talk of the coastal areas. I've been to Malindi, I've been to Watamu, I've been to Kilifi. I've also been to the other parts. I've been to other cities. There's Eldoret, there's Nakuru. I've been to Mombasa. I mean, I've been to all those places. So I feel like this is the right time to tell the people who watch me. So if you're watching me from the diaspora, if you're a foreigner and you want to travel to Kenya, karibu sana. You're most welcome. And I hope this video is going to be helpful to you, because you guys always tell me, Harry, tell us, is it safe for you? You travel alone. How do you manage traveling as a solo female traveler? So I feel like, according to my experiences, all these, you're going to have all these answers in today's topic. All right, okay, so let's dive into today's topic. As I told you, the question is Nairobi safe for foreigners? These are my honest reviews, guys. Okay, let's start with general safety in Nairobi, guys. Nairobi, some people will be like, is Nairobi safe during day or night? Guys, let me tell you, me, most of the time, when I was in Nairobi, I used to be out like daytime. I don't want to lie. Like, I used to be out like daytime, because I always travel solo. But again, I was with amazing hosts, because the first time I went to Nairobi, my host was Esther Njuguna Lifestyle. If you're watching this, shout out to you. And the second time I went there, I was hosted by Kobenata Africa. Right now she's at Kobenata Africa. Shout outs to you, girl, if you're watching this. They were really, really amazing hosts. So every time I could travel with them, like I could move with them in Nairobi. But let me tell you, my first experience when I went to Nairobi, I think at first, when I first hit the streets of Nairobi, that is the first time I entered Nairobi, guys, I must say I was almost lost, because I didn't know my way about. And this is one thing that you guys need to know, is the fact that you guys need to have Google Maps on your phones, because that time I never had like Google Maps on my phone. So I had like a challenge moving around, because yeah, like I could go asking people, like, because I remember that time I wanted to go to archives, the National Archives, and I didn't know actually where it was. But I found amazing people that made my stay amazing. People were just telling me, go here, go here. People were just directing me, you understand? So I feel like the first time I was kind of you know, but I maneuvered. I was able to, you know, move around. The fact that the city is very fast, you know, so hey, you guys, it was, but all in all, the day went well because I mean, I never got any problem. People were just willing to help me out there, you know. So that one first shows you that the people themselves actually make you even feel safe in the country. I'm saying this because I experienced it myself. I think that's one reason even why I love going back to Nairobi each and every time. And people always ask me, why do you love going to this country, guys? I have my reasons. I don't know, maybe it's because I've never been to some other countries. But I feel like this is a country that I've really stayed and I've really loved from the bottom of my heart. I'll always love Kenya. And I always tell people Kenya is my second home. Kenya will always be home to me. Anytime I want to be in Kenya, I'll just pack my bags and leave and just go to Kenya. First of all, Kenya is our neighboring country. So anytime I want to go, I just pack my bags and go. You know, that's how much, I mean, I love this country. Even just talking about it, I miss Kenya already. If you're watching me from Kenya, hello. If you're watching me from Nairobi, hi. I just miss Nairobi. I just miss everyone because I made amazing people. I made amazing friends there. Friends that came as a family, like sisters, like brothers. I mean, it was just incredible. You guys, thank you so much for the warm welcome that you gave me when I reached in Nairobi. You guys, I'll never forget you. You made my stay amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much for loving me back. So people might be like, is it safe during day or night? Guys, for me it was safe during day because I used to be out like most of the time daytime. So I think daytime it's always safe, you know. And I'm not saying that there are no places that are not safe daytime, but I think at a higher percentage daytime it's always safe compared to night because you never know what you're gonna receive in the night, guys. I don't want to say that it's 100% safe. No, there are some places that you don't even need to go to at a certain time. You just need to be cautious. You just need to know the time you're supposed to be there, you understand? So I feel like I prefer daytime compared to night, you understand, because of what goes around. Other people be like, how did you manage to walk around as a foreigner, you know? I mean, like, to me, I just maneuvered walking around because everything was just so smooth for me, guys. I don't want to say that I had a bad experience in Nairobi. No, I never had actually a bad experience in Nairobi. I had a good one. Though there are some people who go there and they have a bad experience, but for me, everything was just smooth for me. Everything was just amazing. I had the best time, guys. So maybe one thing I don't like about it, maybe it's because I wasn't good at Swahili. That's another challenge that I got. I think I got a challenge of Swahili language barrier because some places you could go to, people want to speak with you in a Swahili, but I mean, you don't know Swahili, you have to speak English. When they realize that you're a foreigner, actually, they're willing to help you, guys. They're willing to help you and they tell you, where are you from? So me, I could tell them I'm from Uganda. Oh, so you guys don't speak Swahili? You know, actually, most people in Kenya think that Ugandans will speak Swahili, guys. Let me tell you, I think people who speak a lot of Swahili in Uganda are the business people, people who do a lot of exports and imports, the big business people. And I think other people who speak a lot of Swahili are the politicians, the army people, police people. I think those are people who speak a lot of Swahili. But when you come to the civil, like usual people, it's rare, guys. I have to be honest. So people could tell me, but Ugandans also speak Swahili. How come you don't know Swahili, guys? It's not that everyone knows Swahili in Uganda, okay? So if you're watching me from Kenya, aki pole pole, take us slow. But you guys were amazing, actually, because you could understand me. I mean, I could be like, oh, I don't understand Swahili, and people could just be like, okay, maybe we shall teach you Swahili. Actually, they are willing actually to help me, I mean, learn Swahili, which was amazing, which was incredible, you understand? So if you're an African or a non-African, walking around Nairobi can be easy. People themselves can make you actually safe. They can even make you like move around Nairobi like safely. Though you have to be a little bit cautious again when it comes maybe to your property. It's not that you're supposed to talk to each and every one, but people are willing to help. People are not bad. People are not bad. So I mean, walking around as a foreigner, it's not bad. Like you always be welcomed. You always be welcome. That's it. Let me also talk about the areas that you should avoid. Guys, let me be honest, guys. There is no city that does not have those kinds of people. They are safe. They are both safe places and rough areas, guys. I don't want to lie. As you just need to know the time you're supposed to be there. I have to be honest. Me, this is how I manage moving as a solo female traveler. I just need to be in a certain area at a certain time. And again, if you want to go to an area, let's say like a ghetto or a slum, you need to go there with maybe a tour guide or someone that you know, or maybe your host, okay, so they can explain for you things, how they go there. Because I mean, if people realize, actually, and I feel like people can tell that this one is not from this country, so there are some areas that you really really need to avoid when you go to Kenya, especially Nairobi. You're not supposed to go into every area, guys. There are some areas that are really sketchy, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but at night I think there's some areas that are really really sketchy, guys. I don't want to lie, you just need to be cautious, very careful, guys. But I don't want to say that there is no city that does not have both safe and rough areas. Even where I come from, there are places like that. Talk of the ghettos, you cannot just walk in a ghetto with your phone, just holding your phone like that. No, or your camera or your gadgets. You just need to be careful, guys. There's some areas that you cannot go there alone. Talk of that, let me also go to this point. Let me also talk about my personal experiences, guys. Most of the time I had a positive side, especially the friendly locals that used to help me out, as I explained to you guys. My personal experiences, specifically, I had the best time. The people were just so welcoming, friendly, ready to help. Those are the Nairobians or the Kenyans. They're always ready to help, guys. They used to see me as a sister, especially when I used to tell them I'm from Kenya. And guys, tell me why Nairobi men or Kenyan men love Ugandans. What's the secret? Tell me why. I mean, I don't get this sometimes, but most of the time I could tell them I'm from Uganda. They could be, oh wow, we love Ugandan women. Like why? Tell me why. I just never got that. But anyways, they used to just be so helpful. I don't know. It was just a positive experience, guys. Let me tell you. Maybe the negative one, people could just tell me, Harriet, even my hosts, they could just tell me like, oh, you don't need to maybe move around with your phone just like that. Like you're texting, like moving around with your phone. You understand? Just like that. They're always fishy people in every place that you go to. So I used to be warned, like most of the time, don't just carry your phone around like that, or your camera. You never know who is watching you. So you just need to be cautious, guys. I think that was another negative thing. But all in all, I came back with my gadgets. I came back with my phone. I was just so careful. I think it's all about being careful, and listening to people sometimes also can help you move around. Because let me tell you, sometimes it is actually the locals that even make our stays amazing, because a local will tell you the way it is. Like people in Kenya, they know what goes on there, so, and Kenyans are actually smart people, very smart people, very smart people. So you need to be very careful. Maybe let me just give you some tips for staying safe. Some tips for staying safe. Maybe another thing, if you're coming from America or UK, wherever you're watching me from, Germany, Canada, wherever, and you want to visit Nairobi, I think you need to move around with a lot of Ubers. Use Ubers a lot compared to taxis, because they also have like minibuses. But I think being safe, you need to have Uber. Yeah, Uber. Oh, I think Uber can help. Yeah, but I think if you're a foreigner and you want to maneuver around very well, I think Uber helps. Also, having a tour guide also helps. That's another tip of staying safe as a foreigner, guys. Specifically, this video is for foreigners who want to travel to Kenya, guys, because they have always been asking me about this video, and I was like, oh, why not? Why not give it up to you guys? Because I've stayed there as a foreigner, but I had an amazing experience, guys. I'm talking this out of my honest review. Okay, so I think Ubers will be a good option. Also, avoid walking alone in the night. If you want to move out, maybe go for party, maybe club, because also Kenyans love partying. That's another thing that I realized. People love partying there. I don't want to lie. So if you want to move out, maybe have fun, go to maybe Alchemist. There are nice places that you can go and have fun, but you just don't need to be alone. Be with someone, guys. Sometimes you also need to trust your instincts. If it feels off, just leave, guys. Sometimes you just need to listen to our hearts, guys. If you feel your instincts are not, you just leave that area. Yeah, so sometimes actually the way we feel also helps us make a decision at the moment. I think those are tips I can give you for staying safe. Yeah. Let me also talk about how the locals treat foreigners. Let me tell you, people help you. People are hospitable. The Kenyans are really hospitable, but they'll always be willing to help you, even without paying, guys. Let me tell you. Though maybe some areas you go to and then they know that you don't speak their language. I mean, they'll always price you like a mzungu. I don't want to lie, but I've experienced it myself. You go to a place, let's say you go there like alone, maybe without a local. Though me, most of the time, my friends could tell me, Harriet, don't speak. Let us speak for you. So I could get an advantage. I could just keep quiet and they speak in Swahili because they could think that, oh, there are locals there. They could bargain and I could get whatever that I want. So whenever I move with a local, they can actually help you get things at the same price. I'm not saying that everywhere they overprice, but this is everywhere, even in my country. When people know that you're not from that country, they overprice you. You understand? So I feel like it is everywhere. So I also experienced it at one point in a market. But I was like, okay, it is what it is. This is everywhere. People will always overprice you. So when they know that you're a foreigner and you have that accent of American from the UK, your English, so they'll always do that. They'll just give you a muzungu price. Sometimes they might not give you the same price like an African. Let's say you have a Western looking, they might not give, like if you're muzungu, they might not give you the same price like me who is African. Guys, let me just be honest, so that's why I tell you, like, sometimes you need to have like a local. You move around with a local, maybe a local can bargain for you, you understand, but expect those things there. I'm not saying that there are people who are not honest. They're also honest people, actually, very, very honest. They will give you the exact price the way it is, but this thing is almost everywhere. Overpricing is everywhere, and I'm not the only one who talks about it. I've also interviewed people who are in Uganda and they're not Ugandans, they're foreigners, and they always tell me, Harriet, why do people love overpricing in Uganda? And I always tell them it is everywhere. Even me, when I travel, I mean, it happens, you understand? So just expect that. If you're not African, if you have a Western looking, just expect that. I think, let me try to finalize on this, guys, but I have to say, if you're saying that is Nairobi safe, for the most part, yes, I have to be, it is safe. That is if you're street smart and you're aware, Nairobi is fine. What I mean by street smart, you have to know how to go around the streets, you understand? You have to know how the locals live there. You just have to be street smart. That's it. That's how Nairobi will be fine for you, okay? But I must say, Kenya is beautiful and worth exploring with caution, guys. Okay, I know I've talked about is it safe, is it not safe? But again, Nairobi is one of the most beautiful cities in the whole of Africa, guys. So it is that city that you would always want to go to each and every time. At first I told you it is very, very addictive. You'll want to go back and go back and go back, you understand? So, but all in all, I feel like Kenya is beautiful. You will need to explore it, though with caution. You just have to be smart. With caution, be street smart. You understand? Oh, by the way, let me also talk about my misconceptions. Before I went to Nairobi, guys, I thought Nairobi is not safe. That was my first misconception. Yeah. Another misconception that I had, I thought people in Nairobi speak only tribal languages. Like, tell me why I was thinking like that up to when I went there. But I think it happens to each and everyone, guys. Before you go to a country, there are always like misconceptions and all that. So, those are misconceptions that I had. It's not being safe. Another one was because people used to tell me they are very smart. You need to be careful. So I was like, will I really manage here? But when I went, I conquered and I came back well. Okay, so I mean, you always have misconceptions before going to a place. As I end, let me say, every city has risks, but Nairobi also has beauty, culture, and amazing people. You just need to be smart and stay aware. That's it. But it's beautiful. It has amazing people, and I had the best day. Seriously, I must say I had the best day. And even as I talk now, I feel like I miss it already. So if you're a foreigner, you just need to watch this video from beginning to the end. I hope I've been helpful to you. Me as a foreigner, I was able to stay in this country for something like more than even 5 months. So I mean, if I was able to conquer and leave that place safe and sound with my gadgets back, I mean, why not you? So just get your bags and travel to this place, and you will tell me later, okay? And guys, allow me finish this video from here, and I hope I've answered each and every question that you guys were asking about this topic. I hope you guys have answered you. And again, if you want us to do something similar to what I've done, I mean, let me know in the comment section. I mean, your wish is my command. All right, so guys, I think I'll see you in the next one, but before I go, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please share this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and again, be kind in the comment section. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching me. I love you all. Love is for free. Share the love. Bye bye.